episode 573. Thank you all for listening to episode 572. What movie is it anyway? I am Gray, here with my co-host.
Just fair.
And that's it. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments of Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter and Instagram, or Twitter formerly, or no, X, formerly known as Twitter, at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing. Visit allwearclothing.com. Mention Overline Podcast, and Brandon will get up with that deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not
Saudi Arabia. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to be exact.
Oh, is there an event this weekend?
Fury Usyk
Ah,
with
nice.
the first undisputed heavyweight title in like 25 years in boxing, I think, or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, I want to say Holyfield maybe was the last one. I can't remember exactly who.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's all the titles.
yeah, it's been a long time since they've had an undisputed champ.
Nice. That'll be fun. I'll be sure to turn it on the that station I get and watch it.
Yeah, yeah, you pay for it, so it's good.
Yep, I paid for it. Thank you to thank you. So yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you to Paper Den and Mart. Go to Facebook, check out Paper Den and Mart, and tell Danny what you are interested in, and she's going to hook you up with a great deal. Thank you to Sparty Steve, Gray Key Merch, and last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Yeah, make sure you get over to datingtransformation.com and get that free consultation from Connell when you mention Over the Line Podcast. And in the meantime, get to amazon.com and buy Connell's book, Dating Sucks, But You Don't.
And yeah, still shout out to PNC's Cash Unlimited card. Got mine today. Gonna start burning it out. Got to get some houses for Florida and some Universal tickets. I figured out the Universal tickets, because I offered it up to everybody, is going to cost me about $3,000. I'm like, oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have offered this to all these people. What an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, just do it and then take it out of all their checks.
That'd be a big take.
No, you gotta trick the system.
Well, I gotta treat him. Fuck it. We'll make it right. So
trick the system.
Trick the system. So Jeremy was just asking, are we making a NASCAR pick for this weekend? So I assume it's the All-Star race.
It is, and you can pick whoever you want. Doesn't matter. This week is the one where you can pick whoever the fuck you want. It doesn't count. I mean, it counts in our standings, but you can double a driver, so it won't count towards whatever. So I mean, you'll see who I'm going with. I've already picked this year.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's honestly don't get me wrong. It's North Wilkesboro. They don't race there. So it could really be anybody, but really there's like three guys who are just dominating this year who you should pick. And that would be Byron Larson or Hamlin. I mean, those are
I'm
big dogs.
I'm gonna drag your square over because I'm 99% sure we're taking the same guy.
I would assume so.
There's only one guy.
If you're taking Terry Labonte from last week, then yes, we're taking the same guy.
You are correct.
Yep.
So my drop and drag was good. All right. So Jeremy had asked, and he said, we can duplicate a pick this weekend? Yes, sir. Only time. They're back at full strength. They almost scored a shorthanded goal there. Thank God they didn't. And that's okay. So, all right. Well, let's get into golf. Let's do golf first. Jolf.
Yeah. So last week we had hold on a second. Sorry, let me get over to that. Last week we had the Wells Fargo, just a high-end tournament, no cut in this. We talked about that. Rory McIlroy ended up winning after Xander had a huge lead the first day. Didn't really do much the next 3 days. Rory came back and ended up shooting 65 on Sunday. Just impressive stuff by Rory. And he ends up winning the Wells Fargo there at Quail Hollow, which is good. He's won 2 out of the last 3 tournaments he's played, and he's playing some really good golf. And I mean, we'll get into it here in a second, but coming to the PGA this week, He won Valhalla as a PGA championship 10 years ago. So funny how it's all kind of rounding together for him. That'll be interesting as we get into that. But for us, three of us had Wyndham Rotunda Clark. That would be Dub, Cody, and Jeremy. All got a 47. He was the worst out of us. Parrott got a 29 out of Adam Scott. Gray got a 24 out of Victor Hovland, and I got an 8 out of Maximum Homa. So right now your updated standings have a 32.9 for me, 35.1 for Jeremy, 35.7 for Gray, 38.1 for Parrott, 43.7 for Dub, and 57.4 for Cody. So this week, to the PGA Championship, Valhalla in Louisville or Louisville or however you want to pronounce it, Kentucky. Awesome golf course. Absolutely love this place. PGA Championship, the place just scores well, so it's not like a US Open or a course where they're going to get let down. There's going to be some birdies and eagles here. The weather looks pretty darn good. It's supposed to be in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Possible a little bit of rain on Friday, Saturday, but not like storms, just rain. So we'll be very keep the course soft. And again, I think should just up the scores. The last three majors here at Valhalla, Rory McIlroy won 10 years ago in 2015. He beat Phil by one stroke at 16 under. Before that, in 2000, Tiger Woods beat Bob May in a playoff. And before that, in 1996, Mark Brooks beat Kenny Perry in a playoff. So there have been two playoffs in one stroke here. There's going to be a lot of guys up top, would be my guess. I would not be surprised if they went to a playoff this year. And also in, I think, 2016, 2008, the Ryder Cup was here. And Team USA ended up beating Team Europe that year. So a lot of big tournaments have been played at this course. It's a great course, fun, kind of more of a bomber's paradise, man. You can hit the ball long here and keep it in play, which really there isn't much out of bounds or anything like that. Not much water, none of that. You're going to score well here. Just simple like that. So it is a Jack Nicklaus course as well. And it is a top 100 greatest course in America. But again, it's long, 7,600 yards, par 71. So we'll see what they can do this week at Valhalla. So for me, since I am leading, and I've wanted this pick for about the last 4 weeks, going Rory this week. Again, he's the hot hand. He's won here before, hasn't won a major in a while. What better place to win a major after such a long drought than a place where you've already won one? And also, which I saw this today after I made my pick and had it in, I saw that he is getting a divorce from his wife.
Who
So
is Rory?
From Erica Stoll. Or Erica McElroy, but Erica Stoll after 7 years. That came out today. So I was like, great. So I'm not changing my pick. Hopefully he's not too distracted and maybe this already happened and that's why he's winning. Who knows?
He's probably thrilled.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that he gets it done this week. Be good for him, be good for Rory to get back into that circuit. So
Love that.
Where are you going this week?
So I'm gonna go with a guy who is a bomber, and I only have so many opportunities to take him. So I'm gonna take one of the opportunities this week to take him. I'm taking Bryson DeChampion.
I like that. I think Bryson's a good pick this week. He played well at the Masters, and he's playing well and live. You just got to keep his distance in controller straight this week, put it that way. But yeah, he's a guy who can make this course a lot shorter. Him, Rory, Rahm, Brooks, those guys, Ludwig Odenberg, those guys can definitely shorten the course around here, which will make it a lot easier for them.
I know I got to take Rory yet. I got to take Brooks Koepka yet. I got John Rahm to take yet. Man, Scotty Scheffler, I'm taking last.
Yeah, I still got Scotty and Rahm in there, which I kind of like in different places. But this year, I mean, when you go to the U.S. Open, it's not going to play like normal U.S. Opens. They're playing at Pinehurst, and Pinehurst, while it's a tough course, doesn't have that real bite to it. You get on the greens there, you're going to be fine. There's a lot of roll offs and whatnot, and they're going to make it fast. But yeah, I mean, Pinehurst is going to be a lower scoring U.S. Open this year than what it normally is, which we're still a month away from that, but we'll get there when we get there. Um, so yeah, it should be a good week for the PGA. Hopefully, or I know we'll see Dub's pick. We'll get one from Jeremy here before the end of the show and Parrot sometime as well. Cody, yeah, we're not getting a pick from him.
Well, we already know who our friend Jeremy is taking.
All right, where's Jeremy going?
Brooks Kopeka.
All right, Brooks for Jeremy. How do you spell that? There we go.
Koepka.
Got it. Brooks. All right.
Brooks Kopeka.
All right. Like I said, we'll get Parrot and Dub in. We know we ain't getting Cody, but that's okay. So it'll be a good week for the PGA this week. I'm excited.
He picked Wyndham Rotunda and he finished 47th. He made his own pick there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And then,
But he was actually on though, so that usually helps.
yeah, he took Joey Logano in NASCAR, which we're switching to next. Or no, he picked Brad. We picked Brad for him.
We
God,
did.
we're idiots.
Yeah, we did pick Brad for him. He was due though. I'm so happy Keselowski ended up winning. It's great to
Yeah,
see.
me too.
It's great to see. What do you? I think it was like a 155 race winless streak or something like that.
Yep.
Some long, crazy streak for Brad. So it was good to see him in, and it was a great race. We were talking earlier. Gray and I, our other NASCAR league, both had Busher and Reddick, who were up front all day and were racing super hard and ended up taking each other out with what 25 laps to go or 30 laps to go or some shit like that. So
Idiots.
yeah, not great. Should have stayed around, but let Brad run around the track and get his first win in a long time. So it was good to see that. And Cody's first win of the year. So now everyone has a win. Everybody has a win, which is great. And we all have one win, which is hilarious.
That's kind
So
of wild. And just look
yeah,
who we've won with too. Byron, Suarez, Larson, Hamlin, Keselowski.
yep, yep.
I'm so happy Suarez got me the W.
I can't believe Suarez won that race because he has raced so bad the last I don't know 5 or 6 races. He's been terrible. So he's lucky. He's lucky he's got that sticker in. No doubt about that.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
but yeah, updated standings right now. Gray's taking a commanding lead, 9.4 over
Whoop.
Jeremy, 12 over myself, 12.5 over Dub, 13.3. And then with Cody at 16.1, Parrot at 17.4. Parrot's in last. Poor Parrot.
And the winner last year is in last.
Yep, that's usually how that works. Last year's winner in last place. Um, but yeah, you've had a great last 4 weeks. 4, 3, 5, 6. So let's see if you can go 2 or 7 this week. That would be my guess.
Hopefully it's a 2 and then a 1 at the Coke 600.
Yeah, that would be good too. Well,
It,
we got the All-Star race North Wilkesboro this weekend. So they're running, I think there's already 12 guys or 14 guys in or something like that. And then they're racing the all-star race and they have a fan vote and they think the field goes to 20 or something like that. So they'll end up having 20, but there's already, I think, maybe 16 confirmed entrants into the all-star race. And should be interesting. They've, bringing back North Wilkesboro, small track, a lot of history there. So it should be a good one, but I think it's a half mile. It's a very small track, kind of like a flat Bristol almost. So hopefully it's a good
love it.
showing and they have a good all-star race this weekend. But you, sir, number one, where are you going?
The only one I would go to.
Pretty
And
sure we're on the same one.
I don't think I've used him yet this year. I have not. Kyle Larson.
There you go. Not a not a bad place to use him, and it doesn't count, so it's even better.
I get
Uh,
to use them 2 more times this year.
that's right. I'm also doing Kyle Larson, but I have used him, which got me my win in Vegas, so I will take that. Hopefully, he can get me another win at North Wilkesboro.
And no surprise here, Jeremy is taking Kyle Larson.
No surprise. We'll see. Well, I honestly, we already know who Dub's going to take, so I'm just going to put Chase Elliott in now.
But because this weekend, what, Harvick's qualifying the car, right?
Yes, Harvick is qualifying Larson's car. Well, I don't know now because Indy practice was rained out, so I don't know what they're doing this week.
Oh,
Not really sure how they're going to handle all that. I think it might screw up Larson's plans a little bit since Indy practice or Indy was rained out, or Indy qualifying was rained out.
so if you take Kyle Larson, you end up with Kevin Harvick if Kevin's racing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which I don't think he will. I think Larson will still be there, but we'll see on that. And then for Cody, because you know he ain't gonna pick, who are we gonna take for Cody this week?
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
He'd probably come back, win the race.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Uh,
Is Brad in this race?
yes, he is.
Give
Yes,
him
he
Brad
is.
again.
All right, we're gonna go Brad back to back for Cody this week. He
Can't
gets
believe we won that race for him.
gets him twice, and we all know Parrot will have his Parrot pick in by the weekend, since he is actively working right now, being a busy guy.
Selling the old weed T-shirts.
There you go. There we go. Is he with Willie?
Hmm.
Uh, Nailed that one.
I'll be there Friday.
Very nice. Very nice. Um,
Okay.
into our playoffs that we have going on right now. Um, at the moment, we have Boston and Florida. Florida up 3-1, but Boston winning game five 2-1 in Florida right now to try and stay alive. So we'll see if they can do that. The Stars are up 3-1 on the Avalanche. Big bad problem. Avalanche's Valtteri Nichushkin failed another drug test, so he's suspended 6 months without pay. And that came out right before the game yesterday, and it looked like everyone on the team's dog just got shot in front of them. They played like junior league hockey shit last night. I think they're just it seems like they've almost given up. So I see Dallas is going to close that, and three more people are going to lose their team, and Gray will be the only one left with their playoff or their championship team left.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Who is the Oilers, even though they are down 1-2 right now to Vancouver, but they do play tonight in Edmonton to try and even up the series. And then on the other side, the Hurricanes, they're coming back. They're down 3-0. It's 3-2 now. And they got game six back in Carolina. So see if they can force a game seven back in New York, which they're down. If the Rangers blow a 3-0 lead, yikes, could be brutal. But it's hard to win 4 games in a row in the playoffs. So we'll see what Carolina can do. And then that right now is that's your playoff picture. So we have no teams so far in the Western Conference Final, but ones that are getting close, which would be the Dallas Stars. And on the National Basketball Association side of things, Celtics go up 3-1 on the Cavs.
Yep.
Barely beat a team that could have put myself or Gray out for Mitchell and had a squad there. Couldn't cover, a little embarrassing, but that is what it is. It's basketball. The what's his score? I don't know what the next score is right now. I forget.
44-33.
Knicks.
Knicks.
Okay. So that series is tied 2-2. Knicks are at home here in game five, and they're up by 11 right now. Early in the second, though, a lot of basketball left to be played. On the Western side of things, we have the Nuggets and Timberwolves tied at 2. So the Timberwolves took the first 2 in Denver. Nuggets take the next 2 in Minnesota. They're back in Denver tonight for game 5. A very crucial game five. We'll see what Denver can do, but they've looked really good the last two nights that they've played. And Oklahoma City tied up Dallas after coming back, big comeback last night. Ended up beating the Mavericks to go 2-2, going back to Oklahoma City. So a lot
I
going
went to
on.
bed and they were getting crushed.
Yeah,
And I'm like, the fuck?
you know, there's games where I get Luka needs to take over, but they should have sat him longer. He kept. I get it. He's a competitor, but he's definitely injured, and dude needs to play, or dude didn't need to play a lot of that. Kyrie could have ran it. They have a team that can still run that offense, being up, 15 points, and they just wouldn't let it happen. Lucas started turning the ball over. He was missing shots. Just it was they should have sat him a little bit longer, and I think everything would have been fine. Dallas should be up 3-1 on Oklahoma City, but they aren't. So yeah, we're there, and the West has two great series. And I think the East does too. Early, the Cavs and Celtics been a little more competitive than I thought, but it's going to be over Wednesday night. It doesn't matter. The Celtics will be moving on, because my guess is Mitchell probably doesn't play. Allen's not going to play again, and
Right now, the spread is Boston by 15 and a half.
yeah, yeah, which leans towards Mitchell isn't playing, which is
Mm-hmm.
fine. I mean, dude has it doesn't help when you've already had nagging injuries and you're playing your ass off. Um, playing your ass off, and we know what happens when you're trying to stay away from certain injuries. What happens? You tend to injure yourself somewhere else, and I think that's what happened with his calf strain. So it stinks. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. If they had a healthy squad, I think they'd be giving Boston a big fight. But it's not, and it is. Hopefully, Mitchell stays in Cleveland next year, and they can. I don't know, maybe attract LeBron or something. Who knows?
It'll be interesting.
It'll make for a. It'll make for a good. It'll make for a good off season. That's for
And the also, do you know what Boston's record was at home during the regular season? It's pretty
sure.
interesting.
They have two losses.
Four,
Four.
37 and four.
Okay.
If you get them on the road, 27, even though the Cavs beat them in Boston, they're 27 and 14 on the road.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they're definitely a home team. When usually home court in this type of thing, not much well, kind of, but not much. Hockey, definitely not.
Alex Bregman hit a home run, which is fucking awesome. He was my do you do FanDuel? Are you on FanDuel, or you just do DraftKings really when you bet?
I haven't bet in a long time, but I go back and forth between the two.
So FanDuel does Dinger Tuesdays. So you have to bet $25 on anyone that hit a home run. It can be whomever. And if they hit a home run, obviously you win your bet. If they don't hit a home run, all homers hit in the game give you $5 each home run you get up to your 25. So if there's 5 homers in the game, you get your $25 back. If there's 2 homers, you get $10 back. But if your guy hits a homer and there's more homers, you get that bonus bet too. So it's
So
incentive.
what is it? Double your bet?
No, it's
No,
legit.
no, no. I mean, if you bet 25, let's say there's only the one home run.
Oh, so you'll get $5. Yeah. But if it's
I mean,
your
if it's your guy, you
if
get
it's your guy,
25.
you get your money and you get $5 because it's five for each home run hit. So I bet Alex Bregman plus 520 tonight.
So you got 30
He hit
bucks right now.
No, no, no. I got 155 because it's a
Oh,
25.
nice.
Yeah, so I get his odds of the homer. So if your guy hits
Oh,
you get full bet, and then you get $5 up to 25. So right now I'm at $5 bonus, and I just hit for 155 because Bregman hit a homer on this dude.
I
Love it.
love it. That's amazing. We got trivia, by the way. We got standings.
Ooh, Jeremy's on it today. Trivia standings. So right now we have Gray at 43 and a half, Cody at 8, myself at 26 and a half, Dub at 6, and Parrot at 15.
Since the start of the Super Bowl era, who are the only two wide receivers to be selected number one overall for
So
2 points each?
the start of the Super Bowl era, so 1967, only two receivers have been number one overall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Ooh, that's a tough one. Is there an older guy or am I overthinking it? I feel like with Jeremy, for having this question, he would have someone from like 1972 or some shit. But I don't think they drafted receivers early back then. In the 80s, 90s. I think one of them's in the 90s. Has there been a recent one? Oh, this is tough. This is a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
Who does Jeremy like? He's a Browns fan, isn't he?
Yep.
Well, it's definitely no one from the Browns. I can do that because I know he likes to put in his jazz ones in there when we have questions sometimes. I'm pretty sure the Browns have never picked a wide receiver number one. Just a lot of fucking quarterbacks. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. All right. I got mine too. I don't think either of them are right, but the longer I think, the worse it's going to get.
I got one. I couldn't think of the other one. All right. Three, two, one, and go.
Oh, Michon. I forgot about him.
Pretty confident in Keyshawn.
I think you're right. The Jets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irving Fryer,
Was that
Patriots.
Bengals? Patriots. So Keyshawn and Irving Fryer. Ooh, I went Marvin Harrison, Lynn Swan. I was close.
All right. And so two for me, and we got a wrestling one too.
Hey, two questions from Jeremy today. Gets a gold star.
Who were the original members of the New Breed?
The new
Original
breed.
five members.
Is he talking fucking WCW?
No, I don't think he is.
New breed?
Hmm.
I have no idea what the new breed is. Is that W? I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Brood. New breed. I thought was WCW. If
I'm
that's
pretty
not it,
sure it's ECW within WWE.
I've never heard of that before in my life. Um,
Excuse me.
yeesh. I have no fucking clue.
I only think I know two. Yeah, I can only think of two.
All right, got my five.
Uh,
This is so bad. This is the definition of throwing shit on the wall, making it stick.
um, All right, I'm confident in two, the first two, but that's it.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and go. Big Show, Rhino, Sandman, Sabu, RVD, Elijah Burke, Matt Stryker, Sandman, Sabu, Balls Mahoney.
Balls, 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 balls.
Balls Mahoney. Elijah Burke, Marcus Corvon, which is Monty Brown, Matt Stryker, Kevin Thorne, and Ariel. So
Okay.
two for Gray.
Were those one apiece or two apiece?
One each.
All right.
That's all he has this week. See you next week for Jeopardy.
Oh, we got
Ha.
Jeopardy next week. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say we're doing that next week. Um, we got to get Cody and the Bird back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do.
We'll get them. We got some.
Cody and El Parate. I
They're
forgot.
trying to take down the reigning, defending, undisputed
They're,
Jeopardy champions of the world for the last. We've been champions longer than Roman Reigns was.
I feel like it.
We are the bro line.
We'd be like,
Oh, that could be bad with Cody. So we'll just stick with the one. Um,
we'll just do this. There we go. We'll steal
here,
from
here you go. Here you go. And boom. We'll
All
steal
right.
from that. That's it. The bro line. I'm getting that made on a fucking shirt.
I like that.
Came up with that on the fly. It's the bro line.
Bro line, OTL pod.
Yep. New swag coming probably in 6 months.
Yeah. Maybe next time someone beats us, that's a real person. We'll give it to him.
They never reached out. Awesome.
No one ever reached out. Yeah. I mean, I've been waiting. I checked the DM, nothing.
Good. That's what I
So
like to hear.
someone beat us, but guess what? We don't give a fuck.
No, we don't. Some bitch. That's all we got for that. All right. Well, you gave the NHL, you gave the NBA,
NABA.
and WNBA started. Caitlin Clark, I saw last I checked, she had 7 in her
Got
debut.
10.
Now she's at 10. Okay.
Got
So she
10.
make another 3.
Need her to fucking get 10 more. Stop slacking.
You got her on a bet for 20.
I fell into the trap of 20 points on the boosts for her tonight. And then as I put it in, I saw it on the next site and then the next site, and I was like, it's a trap. They're gonna make a bunch of money on her, but maybe she can pull out a 10-point fourth quarter and cash my bet. Cash my bet, you're
Nice. So, just a few things. If you haven't checked out the Tom roast of Tom Brady, check it out. Fantastic. Me know that not real money, and just fantastic. Nikki Glaser killed it, and Tom was good. Julian Edelman was good. Gronk was great. They were all good. And I was listening to Nikki Glaser talk about watching non-comedians, and she's like, they're performers and they did wonderful, for not being, she's like, it's not easy to stand in front of a group of people, crack jokes. Bill Belichick was fun. Like
yeah.
he was great. And I was shocked to see him come out and crack some jokes. That was cool. And fucking Gronk spiked a shot glass. Shit was
I,
wild.
I saw that. I saw that towards the end, and I just saw people shielding their face from the glass that was around. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit. Drew Bledsoe was on point.
Okay.
Ben Affleck was fun. Um, Kim Kardashian got booed. So the first time I watched it, Kim, I could hear the boos. I'm like, well, that sucks. And then like, I only watched part of it. So second time I watched the whole thing with JB, and I was like, where'd the boos go? They cut them out.
Oh, really? That's
Hmm. And then JB and I the next night watched Unfrosted. That's the new Jerry Seinfeld movie.
hmm.
It's
Movie?
about yeah, it's a movie. It's on Netflix, or yeah, Netflix, I think. I think Netflix. Yeah, and it's about it's the fictitious story of the start of Pop Tarts. So it's him. Amy Schumer, Melissa McCarthy. Like it's a Jerry Seinfeld movie.
Interesting. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
it was fun. It was all right. And I enjoyed it. Some of the jokes were good and
Just
had a good cast.
just came across that Karis LeVert is on the injury report as well. So that's
Oh,
great.
nice. Great. Good for
I
Boston.
mean, they actually might call me tomorrow to golf or to golf to play some basketball.
I have a golf outing on June 10th. I have not swung on a golf course since August 20th of last year.
Ooh, you might want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna top golf in Florida, and then when I get back, I'm gonna try to hit the range fast that
Yeah.
morning. Just hit some balls.
I was about to say, get a couple swings in there. It'd be good.
Just a couple.
Just a few. It'll all come back. It's like riding a bike.
Trident, I want to ride my bicycle.
Yes, exactly like that.
It'll be good. Looking forward to that. That's gonna be a fun golf outing, and do what we need to do.
Where's that one at?
Stone Oak,
Oh, nice.
playing
Very
that
nice.
one every year. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a fun one. Um, I
That's
don't
where you
have
got
any.
the UT stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep. Got the UT stuff one year. Got something else another year. I don't even remember. I've gotten so much stuff from those.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Free swag.
Yeah. I guess the only other thing in we can mention in sports is our Toledo Walleye are 8-0 in the playoffs, same as last year. They're playing Kansas City, the Mavericks, and the first three games are in Toledo. The
No,
last four,
that's Dallas.
what?
So Dallas is the Mavericks.
Yeah. You're right. They're playing the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is going to be on skates, and yeah, its first three games are in Toledo, and then the next four, if necessary, are in Kansas City. So we will see if the Walleye can keep it up and do better than they did last year, which they lost in the final to what? Florida Everblades.
Yes. Yep.
Everblades are still in it too.
Yeah. They'll be a tough out, but yeah, it's Walleye. I mean, they're hot right now. Um, it's just it's crazy because no one thought they'd do what they did with their new coach, and they're just
20, 24 in a row,
yeah. So
which
hopefully,
in hockey is insane. I don't care what level of hockey,
I
that's
agree.
insane.
I agree. 100% is absolutely nuts. Um, and you know what? The funny thing is, this is the first year I haven't been to any playoff games. So maybe it's me. So I'm not going.
I
Fuck it.
haven't I haven't been to a game this year.
Uh, I think we went to two games. We went to one early on, and then I think we went to one like in February or something. But that's it. I think only two. I mean, this is the least amount I've been to. But I mean, we always have gone to playoff games, always. So it's just, yeah, haven't done it this year, and look at them. So that'll be my internal struggle is if they make the finals, do I buy tickets?
When
And
would they
I
when would
would.
they play?
I'd be like the last week of May, first week of June. Is
Which
this?
I'll be gone.
Yeah, because this is the
Wait a minute.
finals.
But if they play Florida,
I don't know where the Everblades play at. Actually, that's a
um,
let's
I'm
see,
going. Look. Oh,
Florida.
you're looking too.
Well, they wouldn't play Florida though, would they?
If Florida wins, they'd play Florida.
Let's see
Because
here.
right now it's the Everblades are waiting on Norfolk or Adirondack.
Okay, so that is just why is it? Oh, that's stupid. The funny thing is, Toledo and Florida were 1-2. So if they met, it would be a coincidence, or not a coincidence, excuse me.
They
Why?
were 1-2. What do you mean?
think maybe that was them now. I think that's where they have them at. I meant 1-2 for the year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so but they're not. That's not true because Florida was the fourth seed in the South.
Right.
You got someone behind you. What up, dog?
I see him. What's up? No, I'm not buying you a trampoline for $1,000. For $1,000.
It's on sale. I love it.
The neighbors have a trampoline with the same setup. You can use theirs.
Smart. I like it.
You can hang out with them. I'm not buying one. It'll kill my grass. Yeah, so we don't need one. Neighbors have one.
Trampolines are a waste. You don't even want it.
You hung over there earlier. You know who has the best pool? The neighbors. You know who has the best trampoline? The neighbors. Your uncle does. So he has the best pool. I don't know why you want me to spend $1,000 on a trampoline.
Tell them to get a job.
Yeah, get a job.
I can't. I gotta go to sixth grade, Dad.
He's gonna slam that door, isn't he?
Did he slam it?
No.
I was gonna say you gotta be up there.
Yeah, I was like, and now he's stomping around though. Like,
Nice.
want a trampoline for $1,000? Like, what is wrong with you?
Kids.
Yeah. Oh, Dad, we got money. We can buy this. $1,000. That's it.
Yeah, to use it for one summer and never use it again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't want to have to go to the girls' house. I'm like, yeah, but they would just turn around and come here. So what's the difference?
Exactly. All right. I'm looking up Florida. We're gonna see where Florida's at.
Southwest Florida professional hockey team in Cape Coral, Fort Myers metropolitan area.
Okay.
So if that happens,
I think you can make it happen.
so they play game 3 is May 22nd, game 4 is May 24th, May 25th. So if they happen to play on June 5th in Florida, I will go.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, because right now, yeah, they go. I mean, last is the 29th, but it doesn't. Why doesn't it show the finals? It's dumb. And Adirondack is up 3-2 on Norfolk, and they're playing right now.
Right, meow. Right, meow. All right, so we got UFC.
We do.
I'm left, I believe, this week.
You are left this week. We have UFC in the Apex, just a fight night back in Vegas, back in Las Vegas. Then they get a week off, and they have a pay-per-view in 2 weeks. So there'll be no UFC next week. So we just have this fight night for right now. So start us off on the left-hand side.
In a women's strawweight bout, my plus 270 dog from the United States, Vanessa Demopoulos.
And the minus 340 favorite from the United States, Emily Ducati.
In a bantamweight bout, plus 130 from China, Alatengeli.
Isn't that the river over by or down in Columbus?
Allegheny.
That's close. The favorite, minus 155 from Brazil, Kaleidson Rodriguez. But you think his nickname the Jet? Could be.
Clydeson, the mope. Looks like it's just sad.
He does look very, very sad.
He was probably touched as a child or hit as a
Oh,
child or
geez.
just saying, man.
Oof.
You talk about woof. Look at your next one. A women's strawweight bout from Venezuela, minus 198 favorite, Piera Rodriguez.
Yeah, this one ain't a looking contest. The plus 164 dog from Brazil, Ariane Carnelosi. She looks like she's a carny, that's for sure.
Middleweight bout, minus 285 favorite from Germany, Abus Magomedov.
He's not a van, he's a bus. Plus 230 dog from Brazil, Warley Alves. Warley. God, his parents did not like him.
No shit. Women's bantamweight bout plus 270 dog from Brazil, Tamares Vidal.
And the minus 340 favorite from Brazil, Melissa John Gatto. Close to Gotti, might be related, some far, far away.
In a lightweight bout plus 380 dog from the United States, Victor Martinez.
Pretty sure he played baseball for the Indians and the Tigers. Minus 500 favorite from Australia, Tom Nolan.
And the last bout on prelims, in a light heavyweight bout from Francais, Yuma Sai.
Would that be we? Oh no, there's an I in we, isn't there? I figured it'd be Weimar.
Weimar might be.
And from parts unknown, Tuco Tacos.
Love tacos.
Don't know where he's from.
In a women's strawweight bout, number 9 in the strawweight division from Brazil, Luana Pinheiro.
And your number 12th ranked 12th ranked women's strawweight, minus 135 favorite from the United States, Angela the Thrill Hill. I don't know if that's her nickname, but it should be.
Bantamweight bout minus 360 favorite from the United States, Adrian Yanez.
And your plus 285 dog from Brazil, Vinicius Salvador.
Like that name. In a welterweight bout, this might be my new favorite fighter, minus 135 from Zimbabwe, Themba Dikembe Mutombo Garimbo.
And the plus 114 dog from the United States, Ramiz Brahamja Bull. Don't know what the fuck his last name is.
This might be my new favorite fighter.
I was gonna say that's a badass name.
Yeah, this is my new favorite. Themba's gonna be number 2. Welterweight bout minus 130 favorite from the United States, Chaos Williams.
Right, that is
what a fucking name.
His name, Chaos. Now, that's fucking badass. And the plus 110 dog from Guyana, Carlston Harris.
If we ever have another kid and I go with a K, his name might be Chaos.
I like that.
Well, I tried to already tell Kelly, look, if we ever have more kids, which we won't, that the next kid's name is Gordon. And she's like, no, you're not continuing the Batman thing. I'm like, fine, Commish with a K.
Why would you say that? You could say, no, I like Gordon Ramsay. There's nothing to do with Batman. Just sell it right now.
Yeah, I could.
Be a cook.
And then I told her, I was like, hey, you know where shampoo companies missed out on kids? She's like, what? And I'm like, they could have had the Batman shampoo and conditioner Gordon. They fucked up.
Oh, that was a great dad joke right there. You're right up there in the dad joke Hall of Fame with that one. That was a good one.
That they missed out.
Maybe you could sell that to L'Oreal or whoever kid shampoo is these days.
Yeah, Mr. Bubble.
Mr. Bubble. I think it was L'Oreal when I was a kid. Did you have hair when you were a kid?
I did, just for a little bit, till I was 18, and then graduated high school, could grow a little beard, and God said, "Fuck you." And I had a mom.
But then after that, he said, "I'll give you a great beard. You're just going to be bald."
He's like, "Let there be beard, but no hair on top." Sorry, kid.
Here comes a trampoline.
Yeah, here comes another trampoline.
No, that's true. That's not that way. It's allegedly supposed to be your mother's father is where you're supposed to get your hair from.
Oh, he found another trampoline. This one's only 600. Why do we need a
trampoline?
You know they're just going to come here, right? If you have this, why does mom know you're interested in this? What? I'll talk to her. It's only got 3 stars out of 5, so that's not good. I'm just saying, that's not good. But you see what I mean? 3 means that's not good. Yeah, or higher. Why don't you look at other things other than trampolines? Because you'll jump on it like one day and then it'll be sitting there all summer, to Bear's point. Uncle Bear called it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, blame it on me. It's okay. He can be mad at me. He'll forget about it.
I say Uncle Bear, he's like, Bear.
I can't wait until I buy that motherfucker a trampoline.
Uncle Bear.
It'll
He'll
be one
be,
of the small ones that like you had in gym class.
oh, we have one of those that
Yeah, exactly. That'll be it.
used to be his, now it's his brother's.
I'll pump them all up for it, and then boom, small trampoline. He's like, I
That's
need to
right.
take this gym class with Mr. German.
With Mr. German. Oh God.
He's probably dead
Or, uh
in jail.
diddling kids.
Yeah.
Diddling kids. They don't do diddling kids. We don't diddle kids. They're like, no, you're not saying that.
You're not supposed to say that.
You gotta pay the troll toll. I'm not even gonna finish that. Look it up. Always Sunny.
Yeah.
All right, your main event, featherweight
We didn't
bout.
get to the main event.
Yeah, from Brazil, plus 124, a dog number 12 in the featherweight division, Edson Barbosa.
Still a bad dude with those elbows. He's an underdog. That's scary. Slight favorite, minus 148, number 14th ranked featherweight in the world from England, Lerone Murphy. And I haven't seen this dude fight, and I'm excited for it because I've heard that he's really good. So I'll be interested to watch that fight, no doubt.
That'll
Good
be
card.
interesting.
Good,
Yes,
very good card for a fight night. Very good card. Very underrated card. So definitely watch that. There'll be a lot of fighting on Saturday. A lot of fighting on Saturday. Because we also have Fury and Usyk in where they at? Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, I think.
Riyadh.
Yeah, Riyadh. Let's see. Nope, Kingdom Arena in Saudi Arabia. So I'm assuming it's there. Fury 34-0 and 1 with 24 KOs against Alexander Usyk 21-0 with 14 KOs. One of them will be the first undisputed heavyweight champion. They will unify the division for the first time since there's 4 belts. Okay, so this is full unify. Never happened before. The WBC, WBA, WBO, and IBF titles all are on the line. So it'll be full undisputed heavyweight champion. That is crazy. This was supposed to happen in February. Fury got injured, had a big cut over his eye. So they brought it back. And the funny thing is, for this fight, which obviously is going to happen because it's Saturday, I'm just reading this. The Saudi minister said it would be a $10 million fine if either of them don't get into the ring. $10 million fine.
If
Fucking
they, if they don't make the ring.
if they don't get into the ring. Crazy. There are 10 fights on this card. It starts at noon on Saturday, the 18th. Right now, it says Fury and Usyk scheduled ring walk is for 6 p.m. We all know that'll be later, but it'll probably be at like 7. So should be honestly a decent hour, and it's not going to be at 3 in the morning that we got to watch this fight, which is a good thing.
I like that. So that's the end of this episode. So thanks to Wes Anderson, All Wear Clothing, Crandall's Quality Landscaping, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com, Paper Denimark, Grey Key Merch, Sparty Steve, and definitely not Parrot or Cody. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
Thank you all. Make sure you watch PGA Championship, watch UFC, watch boxing, watch sports. Watch sports this weekend. Should be a good one for it. Pal.